I had my neck pierced, my tongue pierced.
Did you?
Side of my...
Slowly out.
Jesus Christ, that's so bad.
Tight there, isn't it?
Really bad.
Like a back massage course.
Yeah.
Basically teaching you how I do a back massage.
We've all stood on a plug at some point. It's horrendous.
It's not really about strength, it's about your body.
And how you hold it.
Yeah.
So, this is very, very much needed.
So yeah. Got giggles on. So welcome back to episode 9. Now the original reason with these were to practice manipulations. However, in all honesty, that bit lasts about 2 minutes.
Right.
I mean, you think about what chiropractic, crack, see you later.
Yeah, it's like a 30-second video, isn't it?
Yeah, it'd be very short. So what they've started evolving into is essentially a real session.
Yeah.
So essentially me and you hanging out, doing treatment, obviously on you. Yeah, sound good?
Sounds good.
So for everybody watching right now, this is Tia.
Hi.
She's been coming to me for a couple of months now, so she's relatively new to the clinic. She did appear recently on the channel as well, as she helped me film a promotional thing for a neck massager, and we did a back massage as well, I believe, didn't we?
We did, yeah.
And by the time this is released, the back massage video should be released.
Oh, brilliant.
It's the next video to be edited. I don't edit them though.
Oh, right, okay.
My son's
that's
editing
okay
them,
then.
so it's sat waiting for him to edit the video.
I've always had problems like with my shoulders, a lot of creaking, cracking, a lot of knots, tension build up due to job I do. Also tightness in the centre of my back, which tends to have a reoccurring sciatica that I get. Okay.
That's not causing you any issues at the moment?
No, actually from our sessions it's improved massively. So
what we might do then is, I think what we'll do is we'll work your neck, stretch out your chest, work a bit into your chest, then we'll turn over and then we'll do some soft tissue work down back, maybe get into your glutes a little bit, but mainly focus on the neck, stretching, soft tissue work, and getting around your scapula basically, open that up. Yeah?
Sounds great.
Sound good? Alright, but we will do a couple of little cracks to begin with.
Yeah.
I don't know if you'll do it actually, feeling this. There's no real resistance there. We'll give it a whirl anyway. So, deep breath in. Slowly out. Little tiny cracks. Feel okay? We'll try again. So, deep breath in. Slowly out. No, there. Tell you what we'll do, we'll just try cracking your rib as well. That sounds nasty, doesn't it? It's not nearly as bad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach round and grab your hip, okay? Right. Is it sensitive?
No.
Just where you kicked your leg up. Okay, so deep breath in. Slowly out. No, that's not doing anything. Yeah, so these real sessions.
Yeah.
You are allowed to talk in. Okay. It's not the no talking ASMR ones. So we're treated just like how you would do when you normally come in. I love how you've like put your hair across like this. This is very ASMR-y, this. Like if you watch a lot of more of the beauty ones.
Yeah. All the hair's like perfectly placed.
They put it, but I don't know how they do it, but you've like nearly automatically done it.
Well, what can I say?
Hey, look at that, see?
I just gracefully fall
to
play.
Fall, yeah, that's amazing. I'm going to move it though now.
I've literally got so much hair.
Yeah, you know what I'm going to get now? All the people who like ASMR that are into hair.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, we want Tia in, we want you to do stroke of hair.
I mean, I'm always available for that.
Yeah. Have you been busy this week?
Just working. It's been really, really, really hectic since around Christmas, which you can expect in a hospital. So this is very, very much needed.
What's like the most common thing like you come across?
In hospitals?
Like this time of year.
Surgery-wise?
Yeah.
Well, it's all elective surgeries, so it's pre-planned surgeries for me.
Oh, so it's not like A&E jobs?
Well, we have got an emergency theatre, and I think what's quite common is jaws that have been broken around Christmas. People being drunk and fighting. So mandible surgery is quite common.
I bet twisted ankles from people
Yeah,
being pissed and
definitely.
falling over.
Definitely. Yeah, it's just usually like injuries from when someone's gone out and either ended up in a fight or, like you said, tripped over. But where I work is elective surgeries, so the pre-planned surgeries. So it's just everything that's normal, really. What people have been waiting for a long time.
Last year I had a minor accident that I could have probably done with going to hospital for, but I never did.
Typical man.
Do you know what I did?
What?
I stood on a plug.
Oh my God, that's horrendous.
And it went through my foot.
And you didn't go?
No, I had a great big hole in my foot.
You just let it heal?
Yeah.
Oh my God. You're lucky you didn't get an infection.
I just kept bathing it with salt water.
Well, at least you looked after it properly.
Yeah, bathed it with salt water. And I just kept changing bandages. And other than that, just left it.
Have you been left with a scar or?
Just a minor scar, not major.
Oh, that's good. We've all stood on a plug at some point. It's horrendous.
And there's a strange lump underneath the scar as well. Like if you press down deep, there's like some scar tissue.
It will do, yeah.
Or possibly the bone will broke.
Because it's not like an easy place to heal because you're always mobilising on it.
Well, obviously, I couldn't walk, so I just took a week off. And then, because it was my 40th birthday last year, by the time I could walk, I was going to Iceland for my birthday.
Well, that's good that it healed at that point.
Well, I still couldn't really walk in trainers. But I'd bought these snow boots that obviously, like,
padded out. A bit more security around your foot.
And then with, like, 3 pairs of socks on, I was all right.
I'm not surprised, 3 pairs of socks. Surprised you could even feel your foot.
Yeah. And then obviously I had, the magic healing effects of the thermal spas of Iceland.
Oh,
so,
yeah. Yeah, definitely.
That helped.
I mean, I probably would have done the same as you. I don't think I'd have gone to A&E to have my foot healed. I'm a bit like that. I'd be like, I can do this.
I did send a photo to a few nurses I know.
Yeah.
And they pretty much all said, really, you could do it gluing.
Oh, well, at least you've got the right people to chat to. I think it's just more from an infection point of view, isn't it? Yeah. So
you wait next time to I'll be sending you an image. Is this a surgery job? Just switch positions now so that you took a top off. That way I can get some oil on her neck, oil into the traps, oil into the chest a little bit. Probably get some oil on her hair as well, but I've just asked her and she doesn't mind. What are you laughing for?
I don't know, just laugh. Maybe nervous laugh.
A nervous laugh?
Yeah, but with no nerves incorporated.
A nervous laugh with no nerves?
Yeah.
Like a funny laugh?
Yeah. Conversation filler laugh.
Just throwing in now and again?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Now, you may have noticed I asked you about her other job. And what's your other job?
I'm a massage therapist.
So she goes from working in a theatre, seeing some pretty gruesome stuff, to then doing massage on people.
That balance.
Yeah, it's an interesting balance, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you think you'd ever take that step and go full-time therapist?
No, not that I don't love the job. I absolutely love the job, but at the moment, doing it once a week, I really, really enjoy it, and I don't want to do more than the day that I do because I only do 1 day a week, and make it become work because it's like it's peace for me. So I go and do that job and I feel really relaxed. I enjoy seeing my clients and helping them. And it kind of maintains being a really enjoyable job. So I don't want it to become...
And you're earning a bit of extra money.
Yeah. I don't want it to become work. I want it to stay as enjoyable as it is at the moment.
Have you seen that feature that I've been doing on my channel whereby I get people working on me?
No, I haven't seen that feature, no.
A lot of times, they're just people who've modelled on my channel before. They've got no experience in any kind of massage.
Yeah.
And I basically just sit there and say, do what you want. And then they do like an ASMR style massage.
Yeah.
The most popular one was with a friend of mine called Jodie. She's actually a hairdresser. So she sort of knows what she's doing.
Yeah, but she gives great head massages.
Yeah, and that's what she gave me. She gave me a head massage. But she got long nails, so you know the sound of her nails against my shaved head.
Yeah.
Sounded really good. Yeah, I was literally like falling asleep on the chair.
I was going to say that next. I bet you fell asleep.
Yeah, it was great. But yeah, we might have to do a day where we film.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
we do some more ASMR stuff whereby...
switch it up a bit.
Yeah, where I work on you doing something with your hair, and then you do me a bald-headed massage.
Yeah.
And we'll see how that goes.
Absolutely. I'd be definitely up for that.
I think we it's just that you can only do Wednesdays, can't you?
Saturdays.
No, I mean filming.
Oh, for filming, yeah, Wednesdays. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes it...
That's like my definite day off every week.
Yeah. You got a fair amount of earrings in there, haven't you?
I know. I'm a bit obsessed.
You know what everyone's having now? They're having that bit between the nose, aren't they?
I had that done.
I don't like it, mate.
I've gone through a lot of rebellious phases.
Have you?
Yeah. Took it out 3 years ago. Because I think I'm a bit too old.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had my neck pierced, my tongue pierced.
Did you?
Side of my face pierced. Yeah, I went a bit crazy.
Oh, were they the cheek ones?
No, it were here in the side of my face.
Uh-huh.
I've had dermals. Yeah. You've seen the neck scarring, haven't you?
Ah, yeah. I remember that now. I've had a couple of piercings.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to have my lip done.
Did you?
Yeah, sorry.
That's the only thing I won't ever have done.
There for some
my
reason.
lips. Just because I've got really like sensitive lips, so like anything triggers a cold sore, so I'm like, no.
Yeah. I'm a bit like that, to be honest, but
Yeah.
it never fazed me having that done. I was gonna have my tongue done, if I'm honest, and then I got there, and they were on about it, and I was listening to him, and I was like, hold on a minute, this can give you a speech impediment. I've already got a speech impediment. This will only make it worse.
And it can damage your teeth as well. Do you know, because you just like, when you're talking, it scratches against your teeth.
Well, to be fair, I think just having a lip piercing, that damaged my teeth.
Yeah.
My bottom row, anyway.
Yeah, it just scratches against it. And you play with it as well, don't you?
Well, that what thing you play with in your mouth, don't you? Yeah, and I think, I can't remember having gaps between my teeth. But now I have.
Yeah.
And I think it's purely from, like, playing about with this thing. And then I also had, now here's a confession to say on camera. I also...
Cue the music.
Wow, chicka wow. I also used to have my nipple pierced.
Oh, I've got them done.
Have you?
Yeah. Just because I was young and all my friends were having it done. And my friends like convinced me, were like, it's like a decoration. And
The
I'm
decoration. Like
so
it's
like,
a cake.
yeah.
It's topping.
Just because I'm like so gullible and naive, I'm like, yeah, decoration. And the piercing itself wasn't painful. It was after.
Oh no, it was that painful for me. I punched the wall and I put an hole in the wall.
They actually say for men it's worse.
Right.
Which I always thought like women, just because like we're sensitive with the hormones and stuff like that. But no, apparently men are the worst for the nipple piercings.
Taking your foundation off there. So.
Oh, it's fine.
No, he told me, I said to him, is it painful? And he says, oh no, it won't be painful at all. He goes, I'm even going to spray it with some numbing spray. He goes, you won't feel a thing.
Yeah.
And then he did it and I punched wall and I apologised to him straight away and he just laughed. And I went, but you said it wasn't painful. He went, of course it's painful. He goes, you've got thousands of nerve endings into your nipple. I was like, yeah, thanks for that.
See, I were fine having it done. That were absolutely fine. I went to like a Green King pub after something to eat, and I'm sat there and I felt like I had this pulse in the end of my nipple. I was like, oh, this is horrible. And then the heat came, and I was like, oh my god.
You really random conversation.
I
for
know,
YouTube, innit?
I know. But the worst piercing I had, it weren't pain. I actually felt like this weird sensation with my neck. So when I had my neck pierced, I felt like tingling all the way down my spine, and like your automatic reaction is, oh my God, I'm paralysed. While still sitting up and everything's functioning fine. But the dramatic person I am, I'm like, has he paralysed me? But yeah.
You see, I always find it a bit odd, really, when you think about it, because like all over his body, we've got pressure points.
Mm-hmm.
So if we pierce through these pressure points, what's it actually going to do?
Mm.
Like in particular, you look at the ears, and there's a whole study of ear acupuncture.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a bit like reflexology.
Yeah.
The ear has its own chart, if you like.
Mm-hmm.
So if you then start whapping earrings through willy-nilly, what could you be affecting?
Well, yeah, because it's continuous pressure, isn't it?
I mean, even if you don't look at like the acupressure points as such, and you look at known things like just here, this point here relaxes the vagus nerve,
All right.
or the vagus nerve, however you pronounce it.
Yeah.
I would pronounce it vagus, but people keep saying it's Vegas.
Yeah, I think it's Vegas. There is that part just, I think it's here, that they say for migraines.
Yeah,
but I've heard mixed views with that one. Some people said it's successful and some people said no.
Right, you're going to get that, you know.
Yeah, of course.
I'm sure there's people who come here and think I'm bee's knees, and then there's other people that come here and go, oh, Shane's a load of shit.
Yeah.
Don't go to it.
I doubt that. I doubt that.
There might be an odd one. Odd one that I've upset.
We can't please everyone, can we?
Said something that someone just took offence to, accidentally.
No, I'm not that delicate. I can see light in everything.
See light in everything, I like that. That's nice, that. See light in everything.
You've got to, haven't you?
No, you're right, though. It's like, if you look at the theory of yin and yang, if you look at someone who say was bad, they're never totally bad, are they?
No.
There's a little bit of good in them. Obviously, there's people that are, like, fads, like really, really bad. But even them might have a softer side.
Yeah, definitely.
And, like, you look at somebody who's, like, really, really pure, there'll be a little bit of bad in them somewhere.
Definitely.
Because that's balance, isn't it? It's yin and yang.
Of course it is.
You've got to have a little bit of everything in. It's like when you get this whole idea that, like, when men make out they're really masculine and that, they'll have a feminine side as well somewhere.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you know what I mean? You might get some great big bearded axe throwing.
Well, I see that a lot in work, to be honest. Like, we get some really big guys. We've had wrestlers, rugby players, like really athletic men who you look at them and think, wow, you're a big guy, I bet you're not scared of anything. But they're the ones that actually, in the vulnerable time of having an anaesthetic, are the worst. And then we have these little delicate old dears, women and men, who are as tough as anything. Like nothing phases them. Really frail people are potentially the toughest people I've ever met, to be honest.
I can imagine. To be honest, when it comes to anaesthetic, I go to bits, mate. I don't even like seeing blood, right?
It's so common though, like, I think people feel ashamed and embarrassed, but at the end of the day, essentially that's the most vulnerable time in your life where you're handing it over to a specialised doctor and surgeon. It's your life, isn't it? So whether it's minor or a major surgery, you still feel very vulnerable. So it don't really matter like what kind of person you are. But yeah, there's always that stereotypical view of like big bloke, he won't be scared, and it's just so not. It's just a personality thing. And you don't know what that person's been through anyway in their life anyway, prior to that surgery.
You get a lot of people who are actually scared of just being in a hospital like that.
Yeah.
See, that don't bother me.
I think a lot of people hate the most the waiting. So sat in the waiting room before the actual initial surgery, that's the scariest part because obviously it's time to think. Whereas I think if anybody could have it their way, they'd be straight in, over and done with, into recovery. Because I think it's that waiting period that allows time to like build the anxiety around it.
It's why they tend to use like colours in it, like greens and blues.
Calming colours.
Yeah.
I've always said that like I love to make patients laugh, or like just really calm them down. I can kind of gauge what person needs what, and all anaesthetists laugh at me and they're like, your conversations could be stronger than propofol, meaning because the propofol's the drug that pops people off to sleep, and because I talk that much, they don't have a chance to get scared, and before they know it, they're off to sleep. And
That's good though.
yeah, like you could talk someone to sleep. Yeah, I know, I'm good at it.
That is good though.
It's my favourite part, I think, the anaesthetic part of my job, because I get to like meet so many different people, different walks of life, and I think one of my strong characteristics is like making someone feel at ease and being quite relatable. So it doesn't matter what age group that comes in, whether it's a child or a frail old lady, I can kind of like switch it up to suit them.
That's why you'll be good. You'll be like really good as a massage therapist as well, because you need to meet people.
Yeah.
You need to like.
You have to be a people person, definitely.
It's like, you know, when I was training, what I found is that back then a lot of the therapists had this like superiority thing where they acted and behaved like they were gods almost. Do you know what I mean?
The healers of the world.
Yeah, the healers of the world.
To the ego side of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I never liked that. And I was like, and there's like weird rules, like, you know, there's always the therapist-client relationship. And I thought, yeah, but I think it's better just to be friends with everyone.
Yeah, definitely.
Just find that common ground and be friends with all your clients.
I think what I try to base like my work on is just being human. Yeah, exactly. Do you know, like being able to being compassionate, being able to engage with people, understanding their insecurities and what I'm insecure about or what I contend with in life is not going to be the same as somebody else, and being able to change things around to suit them.
Yeah. What's that little tattoo? Alma what?
Alma gemela, it means soulmate in Spanish.
Oh, nice.
There's a bit of a funny story behind that, but I went away with my friends. My friends I've been friends with since I was really young. Two of them, sorry. I've been friends with like 27 years. And we all agreed we were going to get this tattoo when we went to Spain, because I always say your best friends are your true soulmates. Mm-hmm. So we didn't end up having it done in Spain because we didn't have time. So we said we'll have it done when we're home. Right, so I think there's 7 of us, and I'm the only one that's had it done.
Yeah.
So every time I see them, I'm like, had it done yet? And they're like, no, this is my favourite one.
Wow.
Yeah, so.
Proper soulmates.
I'm just going to like, I am my own soulmate. That's what I'm just going to tell people. Or I tell people it's my nan's name because I feel like it works. Alma.
Alma, yeah.
Yeah, it's my grandma's name.
That's funny.
This, what you're doing, is my favourite, but it's the most painful.
It's not nice, is it?
But I feel like it's very effective because it actually makes me realise how tight I am there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, it feels like an elastic band stretching.
Well, that almost is what it's doing.
Yeah.
You're just pinning the muscle down, that's all.
Yeah.
You're pinning and you're stretching. for some people, this can be absolutely barbaric. In fact, if you did it on me, it'd make me feel sick.
Yeah. I can
I
imagine
won't like
gym goers, it's not very nice.
And yeah, exactly that. Bodybuilders, they'd be screaming and crying and threatening to beat you up and calling you every name under the sun.
It's like, nah, all the way down my arms is like pins and needles.
Yeah, it's because of the position I've just got your arm in, actually.
Yeah. Did you pay a lot for your ring light?
Well,
because I know you can get them like
there's a story about this.
really cheap. But...
You can. Right, so I might as well plug them now because right, a couple of years ago, a company called Newer, which is a well-known brand within they sell loads of different stuff to do with camera.
Yeah.
Messaged me and said, would you be willing if we give you some free gear to do a video promoting it? Right, so I said, yeah, but not my main channel because it's got nothing to do with that. I'll do it on another channel. And I've got another ASMR channel, right, called The Yorkshireman, which is basically my alter ego. It's like me, but like an over-the-top version where I wear my flat cap and a check shirt and I whisper things about Yorkshire, right? I know, you laugh now, but...
People love such strange things, don't they?
You know what, it did alright. I've just not managed to keep up making content, that's all.
Yeah, you've got a lot on it.
And I was going to do a video where I promoted that light.
Right.
And then I just stopped making videos on that channel and forgot all about it.
Yeah.
So the answer to the question is it didn't cost me anything.
And they just forgot as well.
Well, they never got in touch with me again about it, so,
Win-win.
Happy days. Right. But I think that particular light is about 80 quid.
Yeah.
I've got other lights, obviously, you've seen upstairs.
Yeah.
That I use as well. But I'm only really using that because of that orange glow to it. So I'm just experimenting. And it's a little bit better to get in here than the soft lights because the soft lights are really big. So they make it difficult. So yeah, it didn't cost me out.
That's good.
But I think, lights nowadays you can get decent ones from.
This is it. I've seen them, and when I see cheap ones, I'm really bad for thinking that cheap means it's not good, which is not necessarily the truth. You can get I always like to go mid-grade. Yeah.
The thing is, them soft lights I've got upstairs, I think the whole kit cost about 100 quid and that was for about 4 lights. And then I've got that little LED one. And that cost about 50, 60 quid. That's a newer one as well, actually. So I have actually bought some of their stuff. Not just stolen it.
Oh, well, at least you bought from them.
So, yeah, that LED light, that's good. I like using that, actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, then you can be talking 100. There's a light I've got in my basket on Amazon at the minute.
Jesus Christ, that's so bad.
Tight there, isn't it?
Really bad.
And that's about 300 quid and it attaches to your camera. And I've read the reviews and it looks amazing, but I don't know if I can justify spending 300 quid on a light.
Sorry for the really quiet.
It's alright. Okay.
You've got to go through the pain for things to get better.
Sometimes you do.
You do.
I'm just gonna move your arm back, I'm sorry. I can't even feel the edge of your shoulder blade. Look how tight it is this side, I can't even really get it. But yeah, there's a few bits and bobs I do want to get. So I want to get a new light. And these microphones, that we're using, these are the Rode Go 2. But Rode brought out the Rode...
laugh at the ones that I've just got.
They've got the Rode Go Pro, and I really want them.
How much?
About 300.
Oh my god.
Why, what have you bought?
I saw some on TikTok shop.
And how much were they?
Can I just say to the camera and to whoever's watching, I am not a YouTuber, I'm not a TikToker. I just saw mini microphones and got really excited. So I bought them. They're all right.
So what did you want to use them for? That's the question. What do
Are
you...
we gonna like start getting a bit better with content? Like, you've got media on your side. You're really good with media. Like, it's all new world to me. So
Yeah, but I'm self-taught.
yeah, I've started thinking that I need to start getting better with the content and stuff. So I got these little mini microphones off TikTok shop, and I'm not even joking yet when I say how cheap they were. I think they were about a tenner, and they're all right. You know,
Are they?
they're not bad at all. I mean, the sound's not brilliant, like compared to proper ones, but I just found myself when I got them.
You know what? When I first started this channel, I started off, first of all, just using my phone. So no sound. And then eventually, then after a couple of weeks, I bought a cheap microphone. And when I say cheap, it were a little tiny mini microphone that cost maybe 15 quid. It had a 2 metre long cable.
Oh my gosh.
And basically, I used to strap it to my wrist with an elastic band, right? And then I'd massage people with it, and they should then dangle away attached to my phone.
Yeah.
And like a lot of the comments from back then, the sound wasn't bad. More of the comments were, "Oh my God, he's cutting the blood circulation off to his hand," sort of thing. So
I
but
just
it's
love to
alright,
see
it's
these
just
little microphones that are like that big, so they're like just handing back to one another, sort of thing.
Oh yeah, so you can go like, hello,
Yeah.
hello, hello, hello.
I like it. I don't know why.
Cheesy.
I think it's just cute.
Okay, I think we're golden there. Just lift your feet up and down. And can I have this towel? I'm going to tuck it into your trousers. So in regards, going back to what you were saying about making videos to look more professional.
Yeah.
Do you need to?
Um.
What I mean is, like, how many clients do you normally do on your one day doing massage?
Probably 4.
4?
Yeah.
Do you want to do more than that?
No.
Right.
4's perfect for
4's perfect.
5 would be a push.
5 would be a push. So then that brings up the next question. Why bother?
Just because, like, I enjoy it. It's
Right, so you enjoy making the content?
yeah.
Right, then that's okay. Because there's 2 reasons to really make any kind of content, isn't there?
Yeah.
You're either making content because you want to promote your business.
Yeah.
And therefore you want to attract more clients.
Yeah.
Right, which in that case, you know, if you like need a lot of clients, then yeah, crack on, get as many videos as you can out there and showcase what you do. And then the other thing is if you genuinely enjoy making videos.
Yeah, it's more from that angle. Like,
Right, okay.
I enjoy it. I like to look back at it and think, oh, that looks great. But yeah, it's mainly that. And I just want my page to look better. And yeah, in the long run, probably to draw more clients, because I ain't got loads that are repeat people. I've got like a handful sort of thing.
Yeah.
So in long run, maybe for that reason, but more on the lines of because I enjoy it.
Okay, that's cool. Just wanted to know what your reason behind it was.
Yeah.
And you know, videos you have actually made, do you actually look back and think, oh yeah, that's good?
No. At first, I think that looks so good.
And
then,
what kind of content maker are you that's happy with your content you've made?
I was going to say, at first, I'm like, oh my God, that looks cool. And then I look at somebody who you can tell who's got the proper gear, the proper knowledge, and the people that are around them that can help. You can just tell the difference. But I don't like scrutinise myself too much because it's all new. It's just all learned into.
Well, you know, I've been making videos for YouTube now for 4 years, and probably making videos for Instagram for a little bit longer. And even now I look at mine and I think, oh, that looks shocking.
Yeah.
And there's always things you can improve. Whether it's your technique of actually doing the treatment itself, whether it's the lighting on the video, whether it's the editing of the video, whether it's the sound.
I'm more from a point of view of I'm very meticulous in things like everything being right in the background, like a clean workspace, the towels like being put in place, and it just looking very crisp.
Aesthetically looking
Aesthetically
good.
pleasing, yeah, like really crisp, like, because I'm a very tidy person. But then also, you can't always have it perfect, so you just have to learn just to let go a little bit.
I think I should get you in here and making sure my setup's looking perfect.
Oh my God, like, even to the point where, like, I'd turn something just slightly to the left, because in my mind it's helped.
Oh, you see, that's one thing where I get a bit like, I'm a bit blasé, and then I've got to do stuff on editing.
Yeah.
It's like now that, like, it's a bit different with these ones, because the idea is this to be real sessions, but like, obviously you've took your top off, you put them in corner.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? I've had it whereby I've been filming, and then when I've come to edit, I've looked around, and in background you've got a bra on the floor. Do you know what I mean? And it's just sat there.
But then again, I feel like it's more like my issue. But then I can see it from your perspective of it's real. It's real. It's normal. That's how it goes. That's how a massage session would be. You would have something on in the background. It's more about the quality of the treatment that you're getting, not because a rug's not in place or a vase isn't perfect. And I think that's what the world that we live in, where we feel like everything has to be perfect. And essentially it doesn't. So I think it's more of a growth thing for me, just to like kind of let go a little bit.
Maybe, but then again, I do think I probably need a little bit of that meticulous nature. I try and do it a bit more when I'm upstairs, I think.
Upstairs is great. It's like a little, like you feel like you're going into a different Twilight Zone up here.
Like a den in it.
Yeah, it's right cool.
One of my friends is actually going to be using up there next year.
Yeah.
I've got a friend of mine. He actually appeared on my channel the other day doing a meditation video.
Oh yeah, I watched.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I did.
Well, the plan is with him, he needs really to earn a bit of extra money, because he's a yoga teacher, but you know, classes are few and far between sometimes, but he's also trained in Reiki, hypnotherapy, and transformational coaching or something. I can't remember exactly what he called it, but transformational something. You also do it like law of attraction stuff.
Yeah.
So when he was telling me this, I was like, well, I'll tell you what, why don't we do something at my clinic? I said, you could do 2 or 3 days. I said, and you can work upstairs when I'm there. I said, and I'll run your diary for you. And we'll get you some clients in. And I've actually offered to do him it completely rent-free.
Yeah.
But when I say completely rent-free, I said, look, I won't charge you anything until you've got to a point where you're earning $1,000 a month.
Yeah.
And then I'll charge you. But even then, I'll probably only charge him like 50 quid a week.
Yeah.
It's just to help him out, really, more than help.
Yeah.
And it's sat up there doing that, do you know what I mean? So why not?
Why not? I feel like as well, when you like help people out like that, you'll probably gain so much from being around him, because you'll learn things and he'll learn things off you. And
well, to be honest, what I said to him, I say, I don't think the main benefit will actually be me taking a little bit of rent off him or him earning a bit of money off me. I think the main benefit will be actually that we'll propel each other onto bigger and better things.
Yeah.
So I'm already planning, right? So as soon as like how it started, this meditation thing, you put on Instagram over a week. Something about, does anybody know anything about recording like meditation videos? I want to record a few meditation videos, either or podcast type stuff. He says, has anyone know what equipment I need?
Yeah.
So I'm like, what a clown. So,
how long have you known me?
Yeah. So I sent him a voice message saying, why on earth are you putting that out on Instagram? Why on earth haven't you got in touch with me? I've got the camera, I've got the space, I've got a studio, I've got all the editing equipment. We can do something together. And then he just like sent me one back laughing, saying,
Didn't even think.
it never even occurred to me. So then I was like, right, we'll film a meditation video.
Yeah.
So we were like, yeah, cool. So we filmed one, and I said, what we could do is do a series of them. I said, meditation videos. I said, it could be really good. I said, good for the channel, but good for you, good for me. And then we got talking about it, because originally he had the idea of making them and putting them on like something like Spotify that you could buy and download. And I'm like, but the problem is, nobody's going to buy and download them if they don't know who you are. I said, so you need to build up a bit of a presence first before you're ever going to sell any. But then I was like, what we could do is I've got an online course that I sell to do with Shiatsu.
Yeah.
I said, but I can have as many courses as I want on there. So why don't we do a meditation course? And once we've got a few meditation videos, we can then record a course. You plan it, write it, and I'll produce it, edit it, and create it. So in 2024, that's what we're doing.
I feel like things happen for a reason.
Of course they do.
And people come into your life for a reason as well.
Oh, massively.
So I feel like his post, whether he knew that you were the perfect person or not, like, was seen by you, which then struck up a conversation between you both, which has now brought you to what you're planning now. So I always believe, like, him posting that was obviously fate for you to be doing what you're doing now.
Yeah, let me just move this camera because you can't even see that. One of the things I'd like to do is I would like to teach more.
Yeah.
So I've decided I'm going to film like a back massage course.
Yeah.
Basically teaching you how I do a back massage.
I mean, I'd love to join onto that. I'm always up for learning other people's secrets.
Yeah, Shiatsu sharing secrets.
That might be it. That might be the name.
Well, I called the Shiatsu one the Secrets of Shiatsu.
Yeah.
So, next one. Shiatsu sharing secret back massage techniques. Don't know yet. We'll see. But yeah, I've already got that film, not film, but the day planned in to film for it.
Oh, that's good.
So one of my clients has already volunteered to spend a day just getting the back massaged.
Yeah.
Naturally. I mean, who won't want to spend all day just getting back massages?
I know, exactly. This is the arm that I've been having the weird.
Yeah.
Which is strange because I'm not left arm dominated. I'm right, but this is the one in like my.
And yet your pec were tighter on this side.
Yeah, this is this shoulder blade and pec is tighter on this
Yeah.
side, but my biceps bad on this side, my bicep and tricep.
We'll work it. So your plan for 2024 is get better at social media, right?
Yeah. Can't wait to move into the new salon. Just think it's just gonna bring so much positive things from it. Really.
Where's the new salon then?
East Bank Road. So my best friends who are sisters are opening their own salon called, I think it's Gemini Beauty Studios.
Have they got the tattoo armour yet?
No, they've not, and they're the ones that I've known the longest.
Were they going to be getting the tattoo?
Well, they say they are.
Right.
They say. And they're the ones that are like my best friends. We've been best friends since primary school. We've known each other since we were 4.
Right.
And they're the ones that have opened this salon. It's still getting done at the moment. One of them does microblading and lip blush, and the other does eyelashes. So I'll be in the back doing the treatments of massage and whatnot. But it's just going to be such a lovely environment,
really lovely environment.
Well, yeah, it'd be nice to work with your best friends, right?
Yeah, because we're not like we don't argue. We don't have any of that. We just get on so well. And I just think it's just going to be such a positive workforce and like just nice staff morale. Like I think that's just all you need, a good environment.
I agree. Is it mainly Swedish you do?
Swedish and aroma.
Okay, cool. You gonna learn any others?
Yeah. I'm looking to do Indian head massage and hot stone next year.
Cool.
I've had a lot of people ask me if I'll do sports, but I feel like I need to go to the gym before I start tackling something like that. I am quite strong, deceivingly strong, but I think sports, I think I need to probably build a bit more strength before I contend anything like that.
It's not really about strength, it's about your body.
And how you hold it.
Yeah, so like, yeah, you will get a lot of sports therapists that basically use all the strength.
Yeah.
Right, but those that do that will have a very short career.
Yeah.
In Shiatsu, one of the big things we're taught is to move from your hara, which is your belly.
Yeah.
So like how you might move in dance or martial arts.
Yeah.
You're moving from your centre.
Yeah.
So if you notice when I'm working, I don't press like that.
Yeah.
I sink.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And everything I'm doing, I'm sinking.
Yeah.
I'm using my body weight. I'm not using any force. So it doesn't really matter, honestly.
Oh, right.
But yeah, a lot of people have this misconception and all that sports massage, it's just basically getting in there, fighting against the muscle, digging in, and it really shouldn't be.
No.
Don't get me wrong, there'll be still some people that will scream and moan and stuff, but not everybody should be doing that.
No.
And it should really be a case of you finding
the problem area and working at it.
Well, not
so it should be more uncomfortable rather than painful.
Yeah, more uncomfortable than painful.
Yeah.
And it's more a case of quality of touch. So when you are working, you're listening to the body and you're feeling how that muscle and that part of the body reacts. Now, if that part of the muscle is tensing up, then there's no point using more force, is there?
No.
Because it's a bit like, if you imagine if I were to punch you in the stomach,
yeah,
you'd instantly tense up, wouldn't you?
Yeah, of course.
Right? And that's what happens. If you're using your strength to get into a muscle, you will tense that muscle up. So the key is to like work slowly and use your body weight and sink into it. And if the muscle does tense up, come out of it.
Yeah.
Because you're not doing it any good just using force.
It's just like reactive muscle then.
Yeah.
So like anything, like a pain response.
Yeah, but like sometimes it's like if you've noticed, like you know when you're working, do you ask the client if your touch is too heavy or too light?
Yeah.
I never do. Right? Because what comes out of a person's mouth and what the body tells you is two different things.
Yeah.
So you might say, "Oh yeah, that hurts," but the body might be relaxed, or the body might be tensing up, and you going, "Oh, that's lovely."
Yeah.
Well, it's not. You're not in sync there, are you? So
Yeah, because I'm a bit strange. I kind of like the pain.
yeah, exactly.
Some people enjoy the pain. Some people are quite touch sensitive. So for me, like, for instance, I had somebody come see me recently who I work with, who's off work due to her back. So on observation, seeing how she were mobilising around, I wanted to be very sure that I weren't causing her any like further problems, sort of thing.
Yeah.
So we had like a really thorough consultation and kind of figured out where the pain was coming from. So I always ask about the pressure at the beginning, never during or at the end, because I kind of like maintain or build a little bit, like as long. I can't get words out. I kind of build along the process, sort of thing.
Yeah.
So I always ask in the beginning if it's all right, especially if I know someone's injured. And then after that, I do kind of like listen to the body, see how it reacts. And if I see someone wincing, I always like maybe say, "Are you okay?"
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah. So it's more gauged on that for me.
Yeah, good. So you're already moving towards being a sports massage therapist.
I have a lot of people ask me to train in pregnancy massage.
That's a good one to do, you know.
A lot of people ask for that.
I can do it, but I think with me being a guy, it's a bit of a weird one.
Yeah,
Do you
I know what
I
you're
mean?
saying.
So it's not something I promote.
Yeah.
But over the years, I have like worked with some women, normally existing clients,
Yeah.
and I've worked all the way through the pregnancy. But I don't push that I do pregnancy massage at all.
Yeah.
It's not my forte. It's a bit like in Shiatsu. Some people specialise in different health conditions, and like there's quite a lot of women that specialise in like women's fertility issues
Yeah.
or women's health, you know, like sexual health.
Yeah.
And it's a bit like if a woman were to come to me
Yeah.
and say to me, "Look, Shane, I'm really suffering with heavy periods, this, that, and other."
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the pressure points I can work. But would I rather just send them to someone who specialises in that area and not have to deal with it? Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. But then also in the same sense, like I can see why people do approach you because they feel very much comfortable. If a woman approaches you as a man, and I think I'd take that as a massive compliment.
Oh, no, I do.
Yeah, because they obviously feel completely comfortable.
And I'd work within my limit of my knowledge of it,
Yeah.
but then I might think, you know what, actually, you might be better going to see X,
But
Y,
then
Z.
that's also good because it's like you're obviously not coming from it from a money point of view. You want the client to get the best out of what they need. So that just also like puts some more faith into you as a therapist.
I think I've found the longer I've been in the industry, the more likely I am to pass people on to other people. Like I had a lady message me earlier on in the year, and she was like, "Oh, I'm really interested in coming to you. It's a bit of a drive to you." And I was like, "Why, where are you?" And they were like miles away. They were like, I don't know, up going like somewhere between York and Newcastle.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's crazy. I says, anyway, what you're describing, you want in Zen Shiatsu. I says, whereas mine is like this weird mix of stuff that's evolved over time.
Yeah.
I says, what you're best off doing? I says, my old teacher is actually in Sunderland, or it's Newcastle. No, Newcastle. I says, I'll give you her details. For one, you won't have far to travel. until you get a really authentic Zen Shiatsu treatment, because that is literally
what you need it.
all. Yeah, that's what you're asking for, and that's all she does. So there's no point me doing it, was there?
No, and you've probably saved her a massive journey.
Yeah, and I think she's been there a few times now, by the sounds of it.
What are you doing there on the front part of my shoulder?
Just lifting.
It feels great.
Yeah.
It's awful, but nice.
Yeah, well, your front delt here,
Yeah.
it can feel quite cyclic because it can be quite tight. So as I'm lifting you up, your own weight is going into my
It's
fingertip.
counteracting it, yeah.
Right, which is why you're like, whoa, wow, what are you doing? It feels, for some people, that'd be like horrible. And then obviously, I'm just then getting my fingers around your shoulder blade and just working to open it up a little bit. That's all I'm doing. And then we're just going to give it a little stretch. Where are you going for the rest of the day?
I'm just going to get my nails done.
Yeah, they look nice anyway.
They don't, they look awful.
Sure, you got like French polish. Are they French polished?
No, they're just plain. They're mine. I just have plain on it.
I think they look nice.
They very much need doing. I'm very low maintenance. I don't have all the eyebrows, the eyelashes, or anything. Just my nails. I don't even have my hair done.
Perfect woman then, eh?
Well, cheap, yeah. and I don't drink, so Jesus, I'm very
Wow,
cheap.
very cheap. You don't drink at all?
Never.
Do you not?
Nope. Last time I had a drink, I was 16.
No way.
On a park somewhere. Yeah, I'm 31 now.
That must have traumatised you then.
Yeah, basically. But then obviously I got the diagnosis of Crohn's disease, so it kind of sat hand in hand with it.
Did Crohn stop you drinking then?
No, not necessarily, but it's very acidic. And I've got stomach ulcer as well as the bowel disease. Okay. So it kind of, the acidity in alcohol kind of just rejects sort of thing, so I end up becoming really sick. But also it's very painful to have it. But because I've never drank properly, I've never developed that tolerance for it. Yeah, so it's like giving a child alcohol. I don't feel like I need it though. Like, my friends are used to me being sober. Everyone thinks I'm pissed anyway. So they're like, oh my God, you're so drunk, and I have to tell them that I'm not, which is like, I don't know whether a good thing or a bad thing. So like, oh, you seem drunk.
Maybe you just get silly off other people.
I really do.
Yeah.
I'm the hyper one in the group.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, then Tia, we're done there. Just give yourself a minute or two before you get up. Don't rush. Got that, you started to. Right, very good. Right.
Look like Hagrid.
You what?
Look like Hagrid now.
Alright, Hagrid. Right, so that's the end of episode. They said 9, didn't I? Oh, no, 10. Oh, I can't keep track of what episodes I'm on. Anyway, so that's the end of the episode with Tia, right? So as you saw there, we did a lot of neck work, we did some chest work, did some stretching for the chest, Then we did some soft, deep tissue stuff around the shoulder blades and in the back. How did that feel for you?
Well, I think you can pretty much see how I feel. I feel very relaxed. There were some points where I was probably going to scream, but it was like the good pain that I needed.
The good pain.
Yeah,
Lovely.
it definitely very relaxing, very much what I needed, the release of the tension that I had, and I enjoyed it. I feel like I look like I'm beaming there.
Beaming. Right, lovely. So that's the end of today's session. So good night.
Bye.